Hello dear students, good morning to all of you. As we were discussing about the financial management, and in the sequence of the discussion of financial management, we have already discussed about the meaning or definition of the financial management and the aim of financial management. Now dear students, today we will start the discussion on objective of the financial management. As I have already discussed one objective, that is primary objective of the financial management, in brief in the previous class. Now today we will start the discussion of all the objectives of financial management. So first of all dear students, the first objective, that is primary objective or prime objective or main objective of the financial management, is to maximize the wealth of the owner in long run. Dear student, wealth maximization concept refers to increase the value of the investment of the owner in their business. Suppose that if any business enterprises or if any person or shareholder has purchased 1000 share 1000 share at the rate of 10 each, but after few months the value of per share becomes rupees 25. Now 25. So dear students, rupees 15 is increased in the rupees 15 is a kind of increase value of the wealth. It means, dear students, if the company says that the number of shares which have been purchased by that individual, that is rupees 1000 shares, and he has invested total rupees 10,000. Now at present the value of 10,000 is rupees 25,000, and due to increase in the per share value, it has increased the value of the wealth of the investment too. So dear students, it is the primary objective of the financial management to maximize the wealth. Thereafter dear students, thereafter the next primary objective is the survival of the business. But dear students, for wealth maximization, the term wealth maximization refers to the wealth of owner as reflected by the market price of their shares, as I have already discussed by giving the examples. And the market price of share is linked to three basic financial decisions, that is investment decision, financial decision, and dividend decision. Dear student, market price of share will increase if benefit from a decision are greater than the cost involved in it. And the goal of a firm should be maximize the wealth of the owner in the long run. So dear students, if the increase in market price of share is an indicator of the financial health of a problem, sorry, of a firm, then we can say that if the market price per share is increasing, then the financial health of a firm is increasing or improving. And dear students, the next primary objective of the financial management is that to get the survival benefit. It means if any financial manager is doing the financial management or approaching the financial management, then they must have to think about it, that how they can achieve the minimum requirement or how they can achieve the survival benefit, survival profit. Until or unless survival benefit is not ensured by the financial manager, then it is quite impossible to get the different sources of finance. So how they will utilize the fund so that they will get the minimum survival benefit for the organization, it must be decided by the financial managers. So dear student, this is also one of the most important objective of the financial management, that to determine or to ensure or to obtain or to get the survival benefit of the business enterprises each and every year. We are not talking about only in long run, because if we are waiting for the long run, and in long run we have decided the survival benefit, and at present or in short run we are getting loss or we are suffering from loss, then it is quite impossible to operate the business for a long time. So dear students, first of all, each and every financial managers should ensure that how the firm will get the survival benefit, and thereafter the next motive of the next primary motive will be wealth maximization. Now dear students, after the primary objective, there are some also other objective of the firm which helps to achieve the primary objective too. In this term, dear students, first of all, it ensures the availability of funds at reasonable cost. Thereafter, it ensures effective utilization of funds and ensures safety of funds through creation of reserves or maintenance or maintaining reserves, and also maintaining the liquidity and the solvency capacity of the organization. Because if the solvency capacity or liquidity is not maintained in the organization, it means, I want to say that the distribution of funds must be in such a way so that it can fulfill the requirement of fixed capital as well as the working capital, and there must be some cash in hand so that as and when it is required for cash payment or for any kind of fulfilling the any kind of requirement, the cash must be available. So dear students, these are the few basic objectives, or these are the two objectives of financial management. There is also one more objective of the financial management, that is wealth maximization, sorry, profit maximization. Profit maximization is also one objective of each and every business enterprises, because each and every business enterprises do not believe that only to get a survival benefit. So dear students, today most of the business enterprises are running for the motive of profit maximization. Each and every business enterprise wants that to maximize their profit. So it is also one of the most important objective of the business enterprises. Dear students, today we will stop it over here, and tomorrow we will start the discussion about the difference between wealth maximization and profit maximization, and thereafter we will discuss about the importance of the financial management. Till then, thank you.